You just found the beautiful culture that is the alternative culture, but you want to really know how to express yourself more so you can fit in with the way you feel internally and the way the music makes you feel externally. Well, you've clicked on the perfect video for that, because I'm here to give you some really killer tips. But to help out with giving the alternative guys some tips, I have my roomie to help me out with the guy's perspective. South Africa's #1 emo boy.
Yes.
So first and foremost, before we start the video, the most important thing that you need to remember in the alternative culture, no matter which subgenre you choose to fit under, and also here's the thing, you do not only have to fit under one or put yourself into one box, like okay, I'm only goth, I'm only emo, or I'm only punk. You can literally mix and match these subcultures to come up with your own individual style. Do not forget, being alternative is to express yourself. Anything that you feel internally, anything that you find interesting and you love, bring that into your style. Express yourself. You can take things and inspiration from bands like a lot of alternative people do, especially with their makeup and the style that they dress. So you can take inspiration from bands or literally books or movies or other alternative people as well. Be free. Do what you want to do. There's actually no rules when it comes to being alternative. The only rule is to have fun and express yourself. But this video, I'm just going to give you tips on how you can actually do that, especially when you're new in it and you don't really know where to start. So let's get into it. So there are a couple of things that are like fundamental to making your style actually stand out. #1, of course, is going to be your hair. Do not be afraid to cut your hair, dye it, style it in a weird way, because obviously you want to actually stand out. You want to look different from other people. So this is like my choice of style for my hair. I really love long hair because I have like waves in it. I don't have straight hair, so I don't feel like a shorter cut would actually fit me, but I also really like having hair to play with and style in varieties of ways. So I just cut like layers in my hair, and I also cut your hair. Learn how to cut your hair and how to dye your hair and style your hair on your own, because it's going to be very difficult to find someone else who's going to actually give you the hair that you really want to do. And I don't know, I get some sort of fulfillment from knowing that I cut and dyed and styled my hair on my own, but also it's going to be trial and error. Don't be afraid to mess up your hair, because hair grows back. It's so important to like play around with the hair that you really feel like will suit your face shape and will suit your style. What advice would you give new alternative guys that want to come into the culture when it comes to hair?
Yeah, I don't know. The hair's pretty easy. My hair just grows this way. I don't know what to say. But also, it is a lot of effort to keep it this way. I need to take a razor every now and then, I guess, you know, cut my hair myself. She helps me cut my hair sometimes. Layers in the hair, style your hair, do some fucking effort. You're not just gonna look cool for looking cool.
The second thing is your shoes is actually a huge thing that makes or breaks your look. So depending on your budget, of course, if you're just starting out, you probably have a small budget, or if you're lucky, you have a bigger budget. And if you have a bigger budget, then that's a whole other story. But if you have a smaller budget, really invest like 1 or 2 fundamental pairs of shoes that you can use to build a variety of other outfits around. So when I first started out, I did buy really cheap shoes from like Ackermans and Pep and Mr. Price, and like just sneakers, a basic pair of sneakers, and also like just a little anklet boot. That's what I started out on. But then once I was able to get my own money and once I saved up, I moved on to Kelstar. So these are my main pair of fundamental boots that I use to build a lot of my outfits around, and it really adds to a lot of my looks. Like I can use this with skirts, with dresses, with pants. Literally, they're very versatile as well. Just play around with how you can build outfits around your fundamental pair of shoes. And then for the guy's perspective,
I guess for the guys, it's pretty easy, right? Just buy Vans. Do you see? Just buy Vans. And also, one small thing that I did with these Vans, they didn't necessarily come with, you know,
customization.
white. They didn't come with white laces. I stole white laces off of an old lady's shoes, and then I kind of put them on here. No, I'm joking. I just had a white pair of shoes. I think it's actually, let me see. It's actually this one. But these are a little bit too white for me. They're dirty as shit right now, so just know they're supposed to be white. But I just took the laces off of these, attached them to these babies, and these are like the shoes I wear 99% of my life. And also just normal black Vans, you know, you just get something that goes with your outfit, I guess.
The main thing, apart from your shoes, is your accessories. You could take one of the most basic outfits and make it into an absolute banger with accessories. So make sure you invest in belts, in chains, in bracelets, and also you don't have to buy this stuff. You can literally make your own jewelry, you can make your own belts. You can literally take a plain belt and add accessories to it. I've done that. I'll show you guys what I've done. So this is actually a plain black belt that came with these bedazzlements on it, and I just punched these holes in and put these eyelets on here, and then I hung a chain onto it, and like that's such an easy DIY. But now you have a sleigh belt that's original and no one else owns, and you made it on your own. I love pairing this with skirts, but this can also go really well with pants, and it just finishes off your outfit so well. So yeah, don't be afraid to DIY your own accessories, but make sure you invest in a lot of accessories. And that does not mean that you have to spend a lot of money buying them. You can buy super cheap things like this. This is literally the most cheapest. I think this was like less than 50 rand that I bought, and I wear this all the time, and I pair it with like a variety of outfits. More is more actually when it comes to accessorizing when you are alternative. You can wear a ton of accessories, a ton of necklaces, wear a lot of armbands and bracelets, also rings. Rings really do a lot for your outfit.
I don't know, I think you said it all. Just put a goddamn ring on, get some tattoos. Tattoos help a lot with the look, as you can see. It's like accessories that you can't lose. I just have this fucking thing that I put on my hand. I bought this for like less than 100 rand. These were like maybe 50 rand each. This shit was so fucking cheap. I can't believe I have them still. You know, it's easy. Just put shit on. The more things you have on you, the more interesting you are to look at, the better you look.
If you have a belt, but you want to wear it in a different way, like let's say you can put it around your thigh, do it. Take pieces and find new ways to wear them. Like if you want to take a chain and put it in your hair, do it. A new thing that I recently found is through my tunnels, I like taking a chain and putting it through this hole, and like it hangs off my ear, and I absolutely love the way it looks. So find new and exciting ways to wear your accessories as well. Don't feel like you're limited to something just because it was made for a different purpose. To give you guys an example, this is a fit that I'm wearing for the day. I paired it with these sleigh socks from Killstar, thigh-high socks. I love wearing thigh-high socks. This is an oversized shirt. I literally took a hair tie and I tied the hip part here. It adds like such a cool dress look. I can like roll up my sleeves, and then I paired it with this. This outfit is so simple at the moment, and you can still upgrade this. Let me show you guys. Fishnets. These are such a fundamental. Buy yourself good pairs of fishnets, or even cheap ones. Like these ones are so cheap and they last me. You could literally take fishnets, add this on here. Also, what you could do, this actually comes from a Killstar belt. I like to clip it off and put it on my thigh. So look. And this already adds so much of edge and something so much extra to this outfit. This is actually the chain that I was talking about, and I'll show you guys. Oh my gosh, I got it through. Okay, so you see a sleigh accessory, which literally adds a whole other bit of edge to your outfit. Look at that. Just adding this and this extra in adds so much. Speaking about piercings, play around with piercings, because piercings add so much more to your look as well. My face is very plain. I would love to get my lips pierced. I really want to get snake bites done. Enjoy and good luck.